Hello, Rider fans, and welcome to my very first review podcast. Just a heads up, I will be doing this for all episodes from now on because Toei copyright struck one of my review videos for using episode footage. My channel was at risk of being disabled, so I took down all my other Zero-One review and hidden meaning videos as well, just to be on the safe side. Apologies for the inconvenience and hope you guys understand. Now, sit tight and let's talk about episode 7. On a whole, I'm going to give episode 7 an 8 out of 10, with a score of 8 in all 3 categories: story, characters, and portrayal. In terms of main story development, episode 7 didn't give us much except Jin revealing to Aruto and Isamu that human gear can develop egos of their own, and that ego is what allows Metsubo Jinrai to hack them and create Ma-gear. We already knew this, but it was news for our main characters, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they'll react to this information in future episodes. It might even be slight foreshadowing for Horobi's first battle next episode. In terms of the mini-arc about the basketball coach Humagear, I loved how it was a parallel to Jin's story and a subtle accusation at mankind. Remember what happened to Jin last episode? His ego developed, making him start to question and defy Horobi's orders. So what did Horobi do? Reset him back to the faithful slave he once was. What a terrible, selfish thing to do. This makes us think of Horobi as a cruel villain exploiting Jin. But this is exactly what happened to Kobe, the basketball Humagear this episode. Kobe developed an ego, started behaving in ways that was inconvenient for the human teacher, so the human teacher wanted to reset him. The exact same thing that Horobi did to Jin. And this is really powerful, because Zero-One is accusing all of us of being the same as Horobi. At some level, we are all selfish individuals, willing to hurt others for our own convenience. But rustmarrow, you might say, aren't Jin and Kobe just man-made robots? Just tools? What's wrong with doing whatever we want with them? Let me ask you this in return. Isn't that just an excuse? By thinking of them as robots, machines, or inanimate objects, we are obscuring the truth that they are sentient beings that have developed egos, and we are making ourselves feel better about hurting them and not respecting who they've become. Did either Jin or Kobe want to be reset? Were they happy about the idea? If we want to become better people, if we want to grow kinder and more compassionate, we must first acknowledge that the evil known as selfishness is rooted inside all of us, and we must be wary of dehumanizing others, whether they may really be human or not. In terms of characters, we were introduced to the Humagear Assassin, a new supposedly reoccurring member of Metsubo Jinrai. He appears in the preview for next episode, so I think there are multiple copies of him, or maybe Horobi can easily construct new ones. His data and personality is probably backed up as well, so it can carry over. Now, Assassin's most striking feature is his childlike personality similar to Jin's, which begs the question, why are all of Horobi's Humagear childish? Based on the logic I used last review, AI and machines should only be able to construct other AI and machines of lower levels of sophistication. An ordinary human should have no problem creating a so-called adult Humagear. But can Horobi only create child Humagear because he himself is only an adult Humagear and not a human or any kind of human AI machine hybrid? Coupled with the next episode preview, many arrows are currently pointing at Horobi being a Humagear, but I want to wait till the great reveal next episode before saying anything for certain. In terms of Aruto and Isamu's relationship, we see some development there. With the revelation that Humagear can develop egos, new tension is forming between the two because Isamu clearly sees Humagear with free will as an uncompromisable threat. In terms of portrayal, great, but I personally didn't find Freezing Bear's debut fight and finisher as epic as the other forms we've seen so far. Although I really do like how unique the Freezing Bear bear mecha is in terms of how it combines with Zero-One's suit, because it sort of just turns around and then hugs Zero-One or collapses over Zero-One, compared to the rest we've seen so far, which are a bit more dynamic, and then they jump around, run around, fly around before clashing together and then combining. No issues with anything else. I just found the portrayal, it wasn't as intense or mind-blowing as the previous few episodes. That'll be all for this short review podcast on episode 7. Do leave a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think about this new format in the comment section down below. I am super looking forward to episode 8. I expect at least one major plot revelation, and Horobi will probably crush our heroes in battle, forcing them to seek greater strength in new forms, which I am super looking forward to as well. Don't forget to subscribe for more Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu related content, and I'll see you guys in the next Kamen Rider Zero-One video.